This is Cougar's Chic Fashion TV. Timeless style begins after 40. Enjoy the show.
There's a quiet revolution happening online, and one woman is leading it not with noise, but with elegance, confidence, and a pair of stunning legs wrapped in sheer nylons. Her name, Maria Ayuso, a woman in her 60s who has turned the internet on its head simply by being unapologetically herself. She isn't asking for attention. She doesn't need to. She commands it, effortlessly, one breathtaking photo at a time. In a digital culture dominated by fast fashion and fleeting fame, Maria Ayuso has become a symbol of timeless style and unshakable poise. You may know her on Instagram as @ConchaAyu, where nearly 190,000 followers are captivated by her signature look: luxurious nylon stockings, high heels, long, elegant legs, and that aura of maturity that no filter could ever fake. But make no mistake, Maria's presence isn't about clothes. It's about a lifestyle, a mindset, and a statement that aging doesn't mean fading. If anything, she's shining brighter than ever. She is elegance redefined, wrapped in nylon and walking tall through a world that once tried to tell women like her to fade quietly. But Maria Ayuso chose to rise, not as a relic of past beauty, but as a radiant symbol of what's possible when confidence and maturity meet. She doesn't follow the mainstream. She shapes her own lane, one sultry step at a time. Her photos don't beg for likes. They earn admiration through poise, power, and presence. In a culture obsessed with youth, Maria Ayuso is the bold, breathtaking exception. There's a quiet revolution happening online, one led not by influencers chasing trends, but by women embracing their power at every stage of life. At the forefront of this movement is Maria Ayuso, a stunning over 60 model whose presence is as magnetic as her style. She isn't just showing skin, she's showing strength. With every post, every polished look, every carefully angled leg pose, she reminds the world: beauty doesn't end at 40. It evolves, it deepens, and in her case, it turns into art. Maria's content is consistent, clean, and carefully curated. Her legs have become her signature, but they're more than just a physical feature. They're a canvas. One day, she's in silky black pantyhose and glossy pumps. The next, she's in nude sheer tights, sitting confidently with a book in hand, or standing in a doorway in deep red heels that say elegance with an edge. She plays with tone, texture, light, but more than anything, she plays with confidence, because that's what truly sets her apart. Every photo is crafted with intention. The lighting is flattering, never harsh. The angles emphasize her most celebrated features: the curve of her calves, the shine of her tights, the subtle strength in her posture. There's a powerful sense of self in every frame. She's not dressing to attract, she's dressing to express. And what she expresses is this: I know who I am, and I love it. In a sea of influencers trying to look younger, thinner, trendier, Maria stands firm in her authenticity. She's not pretending to be anything but herself. She's not chasing the algorithm is chasing her. Her style is both classic and sensual. She pairs pencil skirts with sheer tights and polished stilettos. She wears flowing blouses, lace, vintage touches. It's never too much, never too little. It's the perfect balance of bold and tasteful, mature and magnetic. And then there are the heels. Maria's shoes are always chosen with precision. Glossy, strappy, high, sometimes fierce, sometimes soft, but always feminine. Her heels don't just elevate her look, they elevate her energy. They say, I walk tall, I don't shrink myself, I don't slow down for anyone. But it's not just the fashion, it's the message behind it. Maria Ayuso is challenging every stereotype about aging. She's showing that you can still be seductive, stylish, and completely yourself well past 60. She's a beacon for women who were told to dim their light after a certain age. Instead of dimming, Maria turned hers up and lit a fire under thousands of others. She isn't just inspiring admiration, she's awakening confidence. Her Instagram is a daily reminder that beauty comes in all ages, and that legs don't stop being sexy just because the calendar says so. Her nylons, glossy, matte, sheer, opaque, they aren't just garments, they're statements. They say, I celebrate my body, I dress for me. And thousands of women are finding the courage to do the same. Some models wear fashion. Maria Ayuso wears a movement. And the admiration she receives spans continents. Her comment section is filled with love, awe, celebration. Women thank her for being a role model. Men admire her grace. Fashion enthusiasts praise her styling. But above all, there's a sense of unity, a global agreement that Maria Ayuso is not just beautiful, she's necessary. She represents something social media desperately needs: real confidence. Not manufactured, not curated for clout, but lived, breathed, and earned. Her beauty is undeniable, but it's her presence that truly captivates. She has that kind of confidence that only comes from time, from knowing who you are, what you've overcome, and what you deserve. Her presence on Instagram isn't just a personal triumph, it's cultural. She's pushing back against the digital narrative that women need to be under 30 to be desired, valued, or seen. And the numbers speak for themselves. At over 190K followers, her page isn't just a gallery, it's a community, a celebration, a rebellion, a roadmap for aging boldly with nylons and stilettos as armor. Maria Ayuso doesn't chase the spotlight. She is the spotlight. Her legs have become icons of poise and power. Her nylons shimmer like quiet confidence. Her heels echo with strength. But her real power lies in what she represents: the freedom to be fully yourself at any age. She proves every day that elegance is timeless, that confidence doesn't retire. That sensuality grows stronger when it's rooted in experience. She's walking proof that age is not the enemy of beauty, it's its greatest ally. Maria Ayuso has shown us that style doesn't belong to the young, it belongs to the bold. And as she continues to grace our feeds with polished photos, stunning outfits, and legs that don't quit, we're reminded that aging can be an aesthetic, a statement, and a celebration. Maria's rise didn't happen overnight. Like many women who step into their power later in life, she came into the spotlight gradually, but with unmistakable presence. Every post was a quiet declaration: I am here, and I am worth seeing. As the likes and shares began to multiply, so did the conversations. People weren't just impressed by her looks, they were moved by her refusal to play small. In a world where older women are often pushed to the margins, Maria Ayuso stood up, heels clicking, legs shimmering in nylon, and refused to blend into the background. She has also sparked something deeper: permission. Permission for women to feel beautiful again. Permission to step back into the heels they once loved. Permission to wear the tights that once made them feel powerful. Her followers don't just admire her, they feel seen by her. She gives them the courage to take selfies, to dress up for no reason, to express themselves through their clothes and their legs again. Through her, stockings become more than accessories. They become symbols of self-worth, desire, and pride. And what's most striking is how Maria's energy never feels forced. There's no desperation to be relevant, no attempt to mimic youth. She embraces her wrinkles, her curves, her era, and in doing so, she reclaims the narrative of aging. She shows us that growing older can be thrilling, stylish, and even sensual. It's in her poised smile, her strong stances, her choice of rich fabrics and textures. She wears age not as a burden, but as a crown. And every time she steps into those tights and heels, she's telling the world, this is what freedom looks like. Would you like me to now reintegrate all these paragraphs into the final version and format it for your video or content platform? What truly sets Maria apart is the way she embodies confidence without arrogance. Her style isn't loud or flashy. Instead, it's a sophisticated whisper that invites admiration and respect. Each photo captures not just fashion, but a story, one of resilience, self-love, and unapologetic self-expression. In a world quick to define beauty narrowly, Maria expands the definition with every poised pose and every pair of nylons. This is why her followers aren't just fans. They're part of a movement that challenges outdated ideas about aging, femininity, and desirability. Through her timeless elegance and fearless spirit, Maria inspires others to embrace their own unique beauty and step boldly into their power. She proves that style and confidence don't fade. They only grow stronger with time. So, if you've ever wondered what it looks like when confidence, fashion, and maturity collide, look no further than Conchayu. Maria Ayuso isn't just modeling outfits, she's modeling a mindset. One that says, I've lived, I've earned this, and I'm just getting started.
Thank you for watching Cougar's Chic Fashion TV. If today's looks inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.